Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
Hey, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Vikings lose to the Bears, going to 4-6. We got our 5 biggest takeaways. We want to know your takeaways in the comments. As always, hit that like, hit the sub. Let's get to 16,000 subs. Let's do it. Where do we want to start? Biggest takeaways.
Let's start positive. Dallas Turner, best game as a pro today. Plays on the right side. What does he do? He has a sack. He's consistently in the face of Caleb Williams. He was held a couple times. Wasn't always called. The pressure was there. Beautiful plays were there. He had a couple tackles for a loss. Dallas Turner was on a different level today, and it's long overdue, and we finally saw it. Let's hope it can continue.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a glimpse of what could be, and it was beautiful. The thing is, like with this, the momentum's got to keep rolling. Like he's got to build on this. Maybe gets a little extra shot of confidence up the ass, and he keeps going to it. The tough thing with him is he's going to be back in spot duty when Jonathan Grenard comes back. So he's got to just make the most of his moments. But hot damn, it was nice to see 15 making some plays.
We've been asking for it for weeks. Is this the week? He's got an opportunity, and he finally did it. No, I'm just saying, like with these guys being out, Grenard being out, Van Ginkel being out, like this is an opportunity to shine. He's got all the reps. Finally did it. He finally did it. So hats off to Dallas Turner today.
Yeah, I mean, really, he had a better game than his stat line even shows as well. He was causing ruckus. A couple of guys that were not causing ruckus were our safeties, and I think we agree. I think a lot of our viewers agree that a takeaway here is, safety is going to be a huge need in the offseason. I hate that I'm even saying that, because when we signed Theo Jackson, we got Josh Tell's like, all right, maybe we got our next fantastic tag team, but it's got to be a huge need. I mean, it might be the biggest need.
Yeah, they were both bad today. Theo Jackson, all the space he's given in coverage, 15 yards back, not even trying to cover a guy. Josh Patel's can't cover, can't tackle. Harrison Smith's just old. He's just out there for for good feel. He's warm and fuzzies at this point. Jay Ward was arguably the best safety today, and I don't think that's a stretch at all. So are we going to be in Caleb Downs territory in the draft? I don't know. Free agency next year, I don't know what that class looks like, but I don't know who we can really rely on at safety at this point moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the draft, like early rounds, it just can't be on the table. Can't be on the table. There's so many needs on this team, but who knows? I mean, this isn't just like, oh, it was this week, we're overreacting. It's been all year. Our safeties have been issues, and like you said, Hitman's Gonzo, Theo Jackson, Josh Patelis. It's terrifying.
It's very gross.
You can look back. I mean, and the big thing is, Cam Bynum, we let Cam Bynum go. It's true. It's true.
We did, and we weren't against it either at the time.
We weren't. We thought we had the next guys up, and it doesn't appear so. Next one, especially after last week, this is a huge takeaway for me, is that KOC coached a very winnable game. He set the table perfectly. This should have been a win.
Yeah, one play, Justin Jefferson wide open for would have been a big third down conversion. Jordan Addison probably would have scored. He was wide open on one. TJ Hawkinson was wide open. Like the plays were called properly. The execution was not there. It was on the players today. It wasn't on KOC. And a week ago, we can say it wasn't on KOC. He also called a much more even game, run, pass. It was much more balanced. He did his job. The players just couldn't execute today.
Yeah, and he set J.J. McCarthy up to have a very successful game. And J.J. McCarthy was just having a horrible, horrible day. The guys were open. They weren't hitting them. So KOC, and the other thing on the other side of that, only 2 penalties today for the Vikings after last week. Like he saw an issue. He buttoned that thing up. So KOC probably won't get a ton of love, but he deserves a little bit.
He deserves a lot of it. He actually does. The way he called the game, the Vikings should have won. They should have had like a 3-score lead going into the second quarter. The way he called that first quarter, just could not get the plays to go. Another side of the ball, it's on a roll. Defense. Last week, put in some tough spots, held on long until they couldn't hold on anymore. And the defense bailed out the offense today, kept this game winnable to the point with 50 seconds left. They did what they had to do. It's just too much failure on the offense part, but the defense is rolling right now.
Well, and the biggest, defense has set this team up to have a very, very successful season. The offense, as we know, we don't need to talk about it, is just completely crapping the bed. I mean, when you look at the time of possession in some of these games today, the Bears had the ball for 37 minutes. Vikings had it for 23. I mean, this Vikings defense is on the field pretty much the whole damn time, and they continue to show up. They're like overachieving, and it's remarkable. I mean, Brian Flores, Like, I know there was a little bit of dip early in the season, but man, he is really dialed in right now, and it's just too bad. It's too damn bad.
Well, yeah, and look at the turnovers, the spots they're put into holding these teams to field goals when they're getting the ball on the 30-yard line, and the defense is just buckling down and keeping it to 3 points instead of 7, and that's a huge. And I think actually the one time that they missed the field goal, so it was nothing. So, hats off to Brian Flores and his units because they're balling out right now, and that was without Jonathan Grenard today.
Yeah, but they got to get some turnovers. Last one. I don't think there's any way in hell our special teams coach Matt Daniels is back. After that big return today, Kevin O'Connell was not being polite to him. He said some foul language to him as they were passing by. But there's definitely some wonderful things going on in special teams. The Miles Prices, Will Reichard, but everything else is a disaster. The penalties, the return yardage. I mean, it's not like Will Reichard just went out there and I'm going to go kick it over in that corner and surprise these guys. They knew what they were doing, and they weren't prepared. It was pathetic.
It was, and he has to be held accountable. There's been too much of this going on all season long. The penalties you already mentioned, you touched on every single aspect of why he should be let go. And I love Matt Daniels. He gets on the podium. He's a fun guy to listen to. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of passion. But his side of the ball, his unit is not doing their job, and they failed the Vikings today. You cannot allow whatever it was, 50-something yard return with the game on the line. It's inexcusable, it's unacceptable, and it's a fireable offense.
Yeah, no, he's a good talker, but I'm over it.
Great talker.
We want some really good special teams.
Jalen Rager's buttocks.
We need some special teams coverage. We need something because we lost because of that.
Yeah, he can go, and O-line coach. They were good today. He can go too.
Yeah, no, I fully expect a good amount of turnover this offseason. It's warranted. Those are our biggest takeaways from the Vikings loss to the Bears. Let us know your takeaways down in the comments. Hit that sub.
Guys, remember this. Benjamin Franklin thought the turkey was a more respectable bird than the bald eagle and wanted it to be the national symbol.
Oh, jeez.